with 2 home. Hall of Famers, Doris. Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here we go.
Well, you love a good underdog story. These guys have been blocking out the negativity, staying focused, and playing their hearts out. They're an easy team to root for.
Well, Grant, we've got a treat tonight. These are 2 of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A., you know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ hoops here tonight.
Oh, when Jared Allen gets near the basket, you just know he's going to finish with authority.
Pass to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. And that one's drained from the low block.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Right side, Mitchell. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball.
Spurs ball.
Now Fox. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Harden with it. Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. And he banks in the layup.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Pass to Wade. Here's Mitchell. He's putting up some terrific numbers, over 28 a game. And Mitchell with the slam.
This is a move that Donovan Mitchell has made over and over again. Off the bounce, so tough.
Here's Castle. And the basket is good.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell, and he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds, but that is our goal. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
James Harden.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
You see, in pick and roll action, this is where the intellect, the feel, the craftiness, the mastery of James Harden is all on display.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Harden.
2 minutes.
Pass to Allen. Here's Wade. He's guarded by Vassell. Here's Allen. It's tipped. And he recovers it.
Spurs ball.
And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Substitution on the
And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. San Antonio leading. Now here's Vassell. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Merrill outside. Fires the three.
Sam
And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
First team.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
De'Aaron Fox.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Schroeder.
Shots good by Schroeder.
And this is Schroeder's game, right? Get off the triple drive with a quick first step. Nice.
Here's Vassell. Until the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last.
Ball.
Pass to Vassell. 5 to shoot. Left side, Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained the momentum.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the two teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
If the defender is giving them that much space, the points are inevitable.
And stolen by Mobley. Here's Ellis. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on.
17.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Do not test Evan Mobley, a top-level shot blocker.
Three-pointer, Harden knocks down the triple. Harden's got 5.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Champagne's shot is off.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, too much length from Wemby. Goes it in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Harden surveying the D. For 3. Rebound by San Antonio. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
Yeah, they battled at certain points, but once the game started slipping away and they fell behind, they just couldn't get back into it.
We know they're capable of a much better game than they played. They know it, we know it. Let's see if it affects their confidence.
To the middle. A top 3 pick in a loaded 2021 draft. Evan Mobley continues to get better, as scouts predicted he would.
I don't think there is a ceiling on Evan Mobley, BA, because on the offensive end, as good as he is and as much progress as he's made, there's more to come. That belief in his three-point ability is only going to continue to grow with repetition. We know his work habits are exceptional. His off-the-bounce game will develop. His low-post game will develop. Like good night and good luck defense.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, BA. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back over to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Pass to Mobley.
2 minutes remaining.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mobley's got 6 points.
The assist.
Well, Mobley very effective when he gets a very good position on the interior.
With a strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. The slam by Donovan Mitchell.
There are very few guys who can match the athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. How quickly does he get off his feet?
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Cavaliers lead by 9. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, James Harden might not be winning MVPs or leading the league in scoring like he used to, Doris, but he can still help you win games.
Oh, BA, he demonstrated that he can command an offense as the lead guard. He can either score it at a high level or he can make sure he's a facilitator for his team. There is no doubt he contributes to winning in a big way.
And the second free throw is good. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
Launches a 3. Drops in the 3. Harden's got 9 points now in the quarter. Pass to Johnson. Right side, Wembanyama. Outside Barnes. They get the rebound. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Outside Harden. Back to Wade. To the paint. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Assist goes.
And it's 13 points for James Harden.
And he's coming off a huge performance,
That's
and his
the end of the
confidence
first half
couldn't
with
be
the
any
score.
higher. And his coach knows that too.
Well, the best
23.
players to me deliver night after night after night.
36.
So as long as he's hot, keep riding.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for Cleveland. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Allen, right side. Cleveland working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Some solid defense from Cornette. Spurs trail by 13. Outside Johnson. Here's Barnes. Mobley grabs the board. Oh, Spider Mitchell. Wow. And we're joined now by Showcam216. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Harper. Fires from deep. And they get it back. Tries again. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
Here's Wade. On the wing, Harden. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. From deep, Johnson.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Outside Harden. On the wing, Mitchell. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Here's Mobley. Rebound by San Antonio. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
NBA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Back to Vassell. Pass to Harper. Over Harden. On the wing, Vassell. Outside Barnes. To the wing on the left. Second chance effort. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go. And when Dylan Harper's dad, Ron, won 5 NBA titles, he was a great player. And I think a lot of that competitiveness rubbed off on Dylan.
And Cleveland calls their first time out of the game.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And so he makes both from the line. 1:29 left in the third quarter. And Schroeder has got the ball here for Cleveland. And he lobs it up. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Castle with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Here's Champagnie. He drops it from range. Champagnie's got 6 points.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
Allen outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Schroeder. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Allen can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Champagny. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. On the wing, Wade. Cleveland again missing. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama puts it up and through.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one with a high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
And so it's Cleveland, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Spurs trail by 8. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Champagny. Takes a 3. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And here's Merrill. 3-pointer. Sinks the tray.
3.
And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Fox goes back up. Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got 20 points.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Back to Ellis. Allen outside. 6 on the shot clock. Merrill, that's good.
Boy, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
Ooh, poked away. Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over.
Who wants a free t-shirt? You know what to do. Make some noise!
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And Allie thinks. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And the free throw, no good. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Merrill outside. From outside the arc. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Castle. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Mobley grabs the board. Outside Harden. Here's the 3. Drills it from deep. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, And then there's a time to hang. Pass to Wembanyama. Fox outside. Shot clock at 5. Bryant, no good. The Cavaliers lead by 11. Here's Harden. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
James Harden, simply stated, is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
And the Cavs with possession. They're on a 12-4 run.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Cavaliers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, BA. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And what a huge performance it was for James Harden.
This guy's vision was on point all night. He kept everyone involved.
Champagne's shot is off.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Here's Harden. Nice move. And he sinks the layup.
James Harden.
And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
Well, James Harden will go down as one of the great scorers in NBA history, and when he gets his groove going, look out, folks.
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory.
Everyone, thank you for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, here is Harden to the inside. And it's Wade with the jam.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
Pass to Sprewell. That one wide left. Now the Cavaliers with it. Harden surveying the D. Fires for three. Connects from three-point range.
As soon as James Harden passes half court, defense better have a hand up and contest, or good night.
Here's Cassell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. And so Cassell nails both of them.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Now, here is Harden. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Back to Garnett. Trying to get open as Johnson. Garnett can't get it to go. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Pass to Cassell. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Hassel. Here's Sprewell. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Well, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
James Harden.
Oh my goodness, a little force from Donovan Mitchell off his feet in a hurry.
Pass to Hassel. Garnett in the post. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Cavaliers ball.
Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. Harden outside. Driving to the basket.
James Harden.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's Hassel. Mobley with the block.
Boy, the reach. Mobley so tough defensively.
Harden outside. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Cassell. Pass to Johnson. They need this. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, stay attached, affect the quality of the shot. That is excellent interior defense.
You know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same. Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Wade surveying the D. Pass to Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
There's a physicality and a frame that Donovan Mitchell possesses that allows him to get himself to the free throw line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he's good on the second.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs, he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Shooting for Minnesota. Sam.
The first one falls.
At the line for 2.
And so Cassell nails both of them. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. Out to the wing. But drive by Mobley. And he gets the button.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Cassell. The Cavaliers pull it in. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting out a clinic in the paint. Shots are... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Got a piece of it. Here's Tyson. Lets the three fly. Drains it from beyond the arc. Tyson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Hudson. Just 5 to shoot.
Oh, the price of admission. Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Here's Schroeder. Back to Mobley. And the layup's good off the glass. Mobley's got 6 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Hoiberg. Here's Sprewell. Here's Olowokandi. No scoring in this one. And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions, winning on the margins. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
And it's Mitchell missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Sprewell. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, the Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether two big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Back over to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
Timberwolves ball.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
For Cleveland, Dean Wade.
And so it's Minnesota with it. 11-point game. Pass to Sprewell. Here's Olowokandi.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Madsen. Wade is covering. 4 on the clock. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Wade with it. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Harden. It's Allen on the wing. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. A rebound by Olowokandi. Timberwolves trail by 11. Right wing. Out to the right wing. Here's Sprewell. Off on the layup. Harden outside. From outside the arc. Oh, defensively, what can you do against Harden?
I mean, we've come to expect this from James Harden. The ability to strike quickly from beyond the three-point line is just special.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's sent back by Allen. Kept alive. 3-pointer. They get the rebound. Olowokandi. And finally, that one's good. Olowokandi's got his first bucket of the night.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
With the score.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close.
14.
And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. And as we dive into the second, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Here's Cassell. Pass to Zerbiak. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Garnett. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Harden outside. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. Back to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Oh, when Jared Allen gets near the basket, you just know he's going to finish with authority.
Johnson right side. Pass to Hassel. Now Garnett. Here's Hassel. Here's Cassell, guarded by Harden. And here's Garnett. Shoots over Mobley.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
Back to Mitchell. Allen outside. Over Cassell. Pass to Harden. Fires from 18. Wade outside. Now Harden. He's covered by Cassell. Second shot opportunity. And Harden with the lay-in. Harden's got 12 in the game.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them. You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Pass to Cassell. Back to Garnett. Trying to get open is Johnson. KG, that's good. Garnett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way.
Harden. And the jam by Harden.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the three ball is good. Mitchell's got his second bucket tonight.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
Here's Cassell. Pass to Zerbiak. Now Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
Well, posterizing defenders for over 2 decades now, Garnett. Yeah, he can still do this.
Now Harden. 14 points for him. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Substitution for your Cavaliers.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The Cavaliers leading by 17. It's stolen by Garnett. Fast break, here we go. The offensive rebound. That break capped off by KG.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Pass to Tyson. Mobley, left side. Garnett with the block.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
Cleveland foul.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
First.
That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here. 20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Mitchell with the steal. And Cleveland with another turnover here.
You have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
11 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Cassell. And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll get. And the fourth quarter upon us. Time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Tyson. And Merrill has it in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. Merrill's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Garnett. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Merrill with the ball. Pass to Tyson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Merrill gets the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Timberwolves passing it around. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Lays it up and banks it in.
Schroeder getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Serbiak. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
A kick out to Mobley. Bangs home the trifecta.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Garnett. Rebounded by Ellis.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Harden, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To end the cold streak.
Garnett.
And that one's good by Garnett.
Sam Cassell.
And that's 10 points for Garnett.
Well, the 5th player in NBA history to log more than 50,000 minutes. KG still getting it done inside.
A kick out to Mobley. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Mobley's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness. Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Cavaliers ball.
And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Ellis can't get it to go. Garnett with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Pass to Cassell. Here's Serbiak. This one for three. Mobley with the rebound.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And here's Harden. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this game. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much down.
And thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves facing the Golden State Warriors. It'll be the Warriors off the tip. Pass to Green. Porzingis, high post. Now Moody. Just 5 to shoot. Melton left side. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, all the way up there at 7-2. I mean, it must be pretty easy for Porzingis to see the floor.
Here's Sprewell. It's rebounded by Golden State. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Garnett, that's good.
Garnett.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Now here's Podziemski. Porzingis up top. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by.
Now look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
Pass to Garnett. Porzingis grabs the board.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
And here's Podziemski. Porzingis, high post. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Melton misses. Here's Minnesota, trailing by 5. To the middle. Sinks that one from the post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Green. Melton misses. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
2 shots.
And the Warriors make some changes. And Johnson drops them both. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to post.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Cassell. They get it back. Another shot. Garnett, no good. The Warriors lead by 3. Outside Payton. From downtown. Poke loose. To the wing on the left. Uses the glass on the layup.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Here's Garnett. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Kevin Garnett. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Spencer. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Payton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Spencer. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Sprewell, no good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Spencer. It's hauled in by Garnett.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
That's the end of the first quarter.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one.
13.
Warriors ahead.
Minnesota.
They're up by 3. And quarter number 2 will get underway. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Assisted by
Garnett's got 10 points in the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship, period." Back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. Pass to Melton. Outside, Green. Inside. And Olowokandi pulls it down.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
To the paint. Here's Garnett. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now Pajimski. No points so far. Pass to Porzingis. Fade away. No good. A bit long that time.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
That one goes. Count it. Sprewell's got his first points in this one.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Melton. It's stolen. On the break. Here's Zerbiak. Rebounded by Green.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Back to Melton. Clock at 6. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul. First team.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Anthony Milton.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
And he makes both free throws. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Down low. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Warriors trail by 3. Pajimski with it. Still without a bucket. Pass to Spencer. 6 on the shot clock. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Assist from
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of
2
offense.
minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Sprewell. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. And the Warriors making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Spencer. To the inside. Pass to Payton. Puts up a 3. Offensive board. To the wing, right side. Here's Spencer. Here's Post. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Spencer, no good. Minnesota in the lead.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves. Trenton Hassel.
Post brings a double. We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. Right wing. From the arc. Kept alive by Minnesota. Oh, swiped away. Now here's Payton. Puts it up from 12.
It'll be a try.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. 44 seconds left in the first half.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First personal foul. First
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Timberwolves timeout call.
Fan your youth squad.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Cassell. It's deflected. They recover it. Here's Hassel. Shot clock at 5.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Over to the wing. Here's Spencer. Back to post. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target.
Your Warriors.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's
18.
Minnesota. They're up by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Cassell. No made baskets yet. Porzingis on the double team. And stolen by Porzingis. Oh, how about KP on the break?
Incredible hustle by Porzingis to get up the floor and capitalize.
Here's Cassell. Green with the defensive effort.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Outside Moody. Pass to Porzingis. Clock at 4. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Minnesota. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Moody on the wing. From outside the arc.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Outside Podziemski. To the paint. Back to Melton. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Matson.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Here's Cassell. Pass to Hoiberg. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signaled a jump ball here. And so it's Golden State with it. The Warriors trailing. Here's Podziemski. Outside for Green. Moody from outside. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Here's Cassell. Podziemski grabs the board. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside, Green. Pass to Porzingis. Okay, do it, KP.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter here. Here's Cassell. He hangs.
Sam Cassell.
And he lays it up and in. Cassell's got 4 this quarter.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
Up top, Pajimski. He's scoreless. Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Pass to Hoiberg. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Warriors dancers.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Team squad, make some noise.
1:07 left in the third. Here's Hudson. Pass to Johnson. Here's Sprewell. Got a hand on it. And they'll keep possession. Shot clock at 2. Goes back up. Garnett no good. The Warriors lead by 4. Here's Spencer. Pass to Payton. Back to post. Here's Santos. No good on the 3. Here's Zerbiak. Over to the left wing. Here's Johnson, guarded by Payton. Tipped. And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
With the score,
Warriors ahead,
Warriors
leading by 4.
26.
And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. The Warriors lead by 4. Moody on the wing. Ball stolen. And he drives in. Zerbiak's shot is off. And the Warriors with possession. High post Green. Pass to Santos. To the right side. 3-pointer. Spencer, no good.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
A nice shot by Hudson.
Irvin Johnson.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And so it's Golden State with it. 2-point game. Pass to Santos. Knocked loose. Now here's Johnson. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Garnett. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. If you're pushing a little too hard.
Substitution on the court.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Melton outside. Pass to Moody. Now Green. Back to Melton. And here's Porzingis.
Okay, let me be very, very clear. No matter where he is on the floor, Porzingis is a tough cover.
First team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Here's Hudson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Troy Hudson taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to Moody. Outside Pajemski. Back to Moody. Outside, Green. 5 on the clock. Here's Porzingis. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
I know Coach loves seeing Porzingis score at will. He has been relentless.
Pass to Zerbiak. Here's Hudson. And Porzingis with the block. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
Second team foul. At the line for your Warriors.
The free throw drops for Melton. Golden State with the ball. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Porzingis for 3. Oh, the deep ball from Porzingis.
Porzingis' ability to space the floor creates a lot of matchup problems defensively.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Zerbiak.
2 minutes.
Green with the defensive effort.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Down low. And Porzingis with the block.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
Golden State with the ball. They're on a 10-1 run. Shot is up. Pass to Green. The rebound by the Timberwolves. To the middle. Out to the right wing. Inside. And stolen by Porzingis. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Back to Pajemski. Just 5 on the clock. Left side Moody. Here's Porzingis. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Sprewell. Here's Garnett. Misses in close. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Team foul.
24 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Garnett. Over Porzingis. Pass to Sprewell. To halt the run. Garnett. Deflected. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this Thanks for joining. Joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Detroit Pistons. Here's Billups. Milicic can't get it to go. Here's Fox. Over to the wing. Fires from deep. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
See, I like that decision from Fox, moving the ball outside to a three-point shooter.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I spoke with the Pistons head coach for a bit. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. Back to Williamson.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
To the paint. Here's Castle. Second chance effort. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. The Pistons on offense. To the middle. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a down, okay, even better, you'll take it.
San
Antonio shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. Castle outside. Back to Wembanyama. And the layup is good. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Here's Milicic. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Here's Champagny. Back to Fox. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Hamilton. From downtown. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Baseline jumper. Castle misses.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than that.
Here's Billups. Pass to Wallace. Lays it up and banks it in.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Make some noise.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first. Pass to Johnson. No luck on that one. The Pistons leading. Here's Billups. No points so far. Inside. Wallace. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
For the finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Wallace. He has 6. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
I love the positioning of Johnson on defense in a spot where he can affect the shot.
Pass to Harper. Now here's Johnson. Tipped. They retain possession from deep. Harper. Wallace pulls it in.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
First team foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Billups. Kept alive.
Oh, just great energy. Stayed with the play all the way through.
Here's Wembanyama. And so it's Detroit, closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
16. The Spurs.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Pass to Billups. 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on De'Aaron Fox. Detroit shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
For your Pistons, Lynch Hunter. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Hunter. Spurs trail by 9. Down low. Here's Fox. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
We talk about his quickness, but De'Aaron Fox has bounce. He will throw it down on you in a second.
Here's Hunter. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Vassell outside. The big man, Wemby for 2.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Detroit leading by 5. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Wembanyama. Can't connect from short range.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Hamilton. Here's Milicic. To the inside. Wallace. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 5. Castle misses. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And here's Detroit. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Wallace outside. It's stolen by Fox. Castle with it. Still no points.
2 minutes.
Pass to Fox. And here's Wembanyama. Back to Castle. 4 on the clock. And it's off from 3-point range.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
To end the drought. They get it again. Here's Hamilton. To the middle. Here's Wallace. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Johnson on the wing. And he drains the turnaround J. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
Hard to not love the intensity Johnson brings to the offense. He is always hunting for a shot.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Pass to Harper. San Antonio moving the ball around. Goes up at the stripe. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Pistons lead by 7. 29 seconds left in the first half. Shot by Hamilton, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Barnes, no good. Here's Billups. Still without a bucket. And they call an illegal screen here.
Bad screen. You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Here's Johnson. And so it's the Detroit Pistons closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead.
The Spurs.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Detroit leading by 7. Here's Billups to the paint. And he lays it up and in.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
De'Aaron Fox just battling in there.
The defense looking helpless to stop Fox. This guy fears no one.
Here's Billups. The layup off target.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Here's Wembanyama. Drains it from 9 feet away. Wembanyama's got 9.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
Pass to Milicic. Here's Hamilton. He's covered by Fox. And there's a 3-second violation.
San Antonio basketball.
Spurs trail by 5.
Right.
Out to the right wing. Now here's Wembanyama. Watched by Wallace. Here's Champagnie. No good from outside. Throws it up high. Kicks it out to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Milicic. Rebounded by Champagny.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
San Antonio again can't hit.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting those tough threes.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Guys?
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Wembanyama, high post. Inside. Here's Johnson. And that one hits the back iron.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Here's Hunter. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Castle for 3. Offensive rebound. Outside for Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Tries again. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And Detroit making a change here. The Pistons lead by 5. Out to the right wing. Pass to Campbell. Driving inside. Banked it in off the glass. Phillips has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Here's Johnson. Yep, that one's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Stolen by Castle. Back come the Spurs in transition. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, Vassell is an active scorer, which in turn forces defenders to foul him at times.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Billups. Stolen by Castle. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
A solid all-around player. Johnson can be plugged into any lineup. Why? Because of his versatility.
And Johnson drops them both. The Pistons leading. Outside Hunter. Down low. Billups. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Phillips has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
Pass to Billups. There's 45 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. It's tipped. Here's Harper. No made baskets yet. The kick out to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Olynyk for 3. The shot won't fall. Pass to Ham. Here's Campbell. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And we've watched 3. So far in this one. Detroit.
The Spurs.
3. intense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. Trailing by 4. The 3, Vassell. Wallace pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to Wembanyama. To the middle. And a two-handed jam.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
Building out this lead brick by brick, they have taken a very methodical approach.
And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it.
Get the basketball. Substitution on the court.
Spurs trail by 8. Outside Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Hamilton. Right wing. 6 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Wembanyama.
It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
First team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive, exploiting the lack of concentration.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Pass to Williamson. Now Wallace. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
And stolen by Williamson. Now here's Hunter. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. From deep, Johnson. San Antonio again can't hit. Detroit leading by 10. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Milicic. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. Here's the 3. Wallace pulls it in.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around to get a better look.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Williamson. And they double up Williamson. Here's Hunter. The shot from the low post is good. And the Pistons lead by 12.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
First team foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul. You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
And he's going for the oop here.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Here's Castle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Assisted.
Castle's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Hamilton with the drive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Personal foul.
We here in Brooklyn, the home of the Nets, for an interconference matchup right here. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Take a look at the Warriors.
You know, during the win streak, it hadn't been just one guy. The starters, the bench unit, the coaching staff, everybody's at the top of their game right now.
Yeah, they look legit, and I'll tell you what, no one in the league wants to face them right now.
And it's the Warriors' ball. And Porzingis launches it from deep. His three-pointers off the mark. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of two super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasured trove of picks in the coming years, they're going to climb that mountain once again.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Podziemski. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're in business.
Pass to Clowney. Back to Claxton. And he banks in the layup. Claxton's got his second bucket of the game to go. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're getting their first look at the season of the Nets in this one.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Now, here's Moody. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Powell, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First team foul.
This deep into the year, Greg, do you expect guys to start slowing down a little bit?
Well, if you're prepping for the season, you could ease back a little minutes-wise, but if you're on the bubble, it is still go time every game.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Well, Richard, you had an interesting view of the start of the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah, we're very, very blessed to be a part of that Steph, Clay, and Draymond's first playoff run back in 2013. As a matter of fact, some of the Warrior fans are still mad at me for some missed free throws. But I was 90 years old. Let it go.
Here's Traore. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on Porzingis.
Team second.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
First free throw is good.
Second
And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform. The most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Assist.
Now look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
Oh, Claxton in position. And Claxton throws it down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Pass to Green. Outside Curry. Outside, Porzingis. Lots of room. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
He's that confident. Porzingis barely even thinks about it.
Left side, Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And the wide open shot from Green. It's good from long range.
Green's floor stretching ability, one of the things that makes this offense so dynamic.
Porter in the corner. Warriors with the rebound. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
And a deep three from Curry. And the Warriors, another three.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they shot the basketball.
And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bajemski with it. 5 points in the game. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Pass to Minot. Inside. Traore. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Curry on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Yurtsevin with the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Oh, that's good.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
And that one is good. Post has got his first bucket of the night.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
To the inside. Minot can't get it to go.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Nets trailed by 14. Pass to Minot. Here's Traore, guarded by Curry. Porter inside.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform? to make the game easier for him. That's where we are. Back to you guys.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much.
Second quarter.
Pass to Troy. Back to Powell. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. It's Porter outside. Let's keep it alive. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Brooklyn making a change here. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, ShowCam216, who's calling in with a good story. Sean, what do you have?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And there's a whistle. That'll go on Ben Surratt.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Post. And that one hits back iron. Pass to Clowney. In the corner, Powell with it. A 3-ball. Warriors with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Green. The layup off target.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Nets passing it around. Pass to Surratt. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Now, here's Moody. Here's Payton. They kick it out to Green. Tries again. Moody. Powell pulls it in. Nets trailed by 13. Pass to Porter. Fires away from outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time.
21.
And so it's the
Warriors.
Golden State Warriors
34.
looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nets trailed by 13. Top of the key, Claxton. Pass to Powell. Back to Claxton. Porzingis with the block.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
The shot by Powell, no good. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Just 5 to shoot. Claxton, no good.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Curry outside. The shot that time, not on target.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
To the middle. And Claxton throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And Clowney can't get it to go.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
The kick out to Porter. Back to Claxton. Pass to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Porzingis can't hit.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Powell. The Warriors pull it in.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Porzingis can't hit. Nets trailed by 13. Down low. And Claxton throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Podziemski. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
The kick out to Porter. Pass to Clowney. And they pick up 2. Clowney's got his first points in this one.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 14. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. The Warriors making a switch here. Timeout called the Warriors.
Who wants a t-shirt? Come on!
Different look here for the Warriors. Warriors leading by 12. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Outside, Payton. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Claxton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. Here's Payton. And Payton throws it down hard. Here's Traoré. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Right wing. Pass to Claxton. And the layup's good off the glass. Claxton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Post. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be right back after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And the Warriors with possession here. Yurtsevin, no good. Nets trailed by 12. Here's Saroff. Inside. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Coming out on the floor for your Knicks, Jalen Wilson.
And here is Payton to the paint. Stolen. And Brooklyn turns it over again.
Substitutions.
Warriors leading by 12. Majemski on the wing. Here's Moody. The 19-footer is on the money.
Assist.
Moody's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Warriors.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Wolf. Off target with his three. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Timeout called the Warriors. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Wilson. To the middle. Puts it up. And that one goes. Feeding him with the lead pass.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Outside Curry. Cans it from downtown. And the Warriors lead by 17.
Even from way out there, Curry is accurate. Look, he knows his three-point shot as well as anybody.
Back to Wilson. Pass to Abaji. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Podziemski. Back to Curry. Now post. 6 to shoot. Baseline try. Curry can't get it to go. Nets trailed by 17. To the inside. Pass to Saroff. Here's Abaji. The Nets working the ball around now. From deep. Good on the three-point shot. Abaji's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. .152 left to play in the final quarter. And they get it back. Curry from deep three-point land. The long-distance three is buried. Curry's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors. Out to the right wing. Here's Abaji. Offline with his three. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Santos. And it's Curry at the elbow.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Abaji. Misses the three. And the basket by Curry.
From
And the Warriors lead by 17.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
He doesn't usually fire from out there.
Ochai Abaji.
And the whistle blows in the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Next ball. Substitutions for your Nets. Minon. Saraf.
Here's Saraf. Right side, Wilson. Pass to Saraf. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. 2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Brooklyn, the home of the Nets, Barclays Center. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. You look at Atlanta.
You know, during the win streak, it hadn't been just one guy. The starters, the bench unit, the coaching staff, everybody's at the top of their game right now.
Yeah, they look legit, and I'll tell you what, no one in the league wants to face them right now.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. With the season winding down, GA, what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
The 11-footer. Second shot opportunity. And Johnson lays it in.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Traore. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. McCollum with the ball. Now defended by Powell. Daniels, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Needed to be more active than they were.
That one falls.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
There's Porter with the three. Porter can't get that one to fall. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Here's Traore. Jalen Johnson picking up that last basket. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Powell. Rebound, Atlanta. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
And they dropped the season series to these guys a year ago. Not their proudest moment.
It's the Nets now, following the missed shot by Onyeka Okongwu. Here's Traore. Pocket six. And stolen by Okongwu. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Zaraf. He had 15 points last out.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on them.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
First free throw is good. And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform, the most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
Here's Rizachet. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Landale misses.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Wilson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
15 seconds. Yeah, the defender all over
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
And he knocks down the first one. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
Back to Rizachet. Here's Kispert. Gets it to fall from the right block. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. Floats it up for Williams. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Chemistry at its best.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Just 5 on the clock. Picked away. Pass to Minot. Here's Saroff. Defended by Vincent.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Hawks.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Nets out in front, up 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing, coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Here's Alexander Walker. Michael Porter making his last shot. And the basket by McCollum.
And he may not be the biggest or strongest guy in the league, but McCollum's got ball skills other guys can only dream of.
Here's Saroff. Down low. Here's Abaji. Got a hand on it. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, guys. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. The shake. Claxton, no good. And we hear a lot about 6'11" Nick Claxton's effect on defense. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in the mid-range. He guards multiple positions well, and his defensive versatility, that's not easy to come by.
Here's Saroff after the basket by Atlanta. Pass to Claxton. Good on the shot. Claxton's got his second bucket tonight.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully. That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's Saroff. It's to Abaji. Atlanta with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their point.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they want.
Now, man, and the 3 off target. 1:46 left in the first half. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Kicks it out to McCollum. Here's Okongwu. Here's Gay. Good. Gay's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Outside Porter. Pass to Abaji. Here's Saraf. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Claxton. Gay with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Pass to Kispert. Hawks passing it around. Here's Vincent. Releases. Kispert, no good.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Wilson. And he overshot that one, missing.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Vincent. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
Atlanta
Hawks lead by 2. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's McCollum. Jacks up a 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
3.
McCollum's got 7 points.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Pass to Clowney. To the inside. And he jams it with authority.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing's over.
Now Johnson. Now Alexander Walker. Guarded by Powell. Daniels, no good. Nets trailed by 3. Back to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Inside. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Nolan Torrey. The Hawks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Wow, what, do he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He has 6.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
Pass to Okongwu. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. The Hawks shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. It's the Nets now, trailing by 4. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. On the wing, man. Powell, right side. Here's Clowney. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Johnson.
The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting 2.
And the Hawks making a change here. And he makes both free throws. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. The lead is 2. From outside the arc to the wing right side. Pass to Minot. Here's Traore, guarded by Rizachet. 5 on the clock. Powell outside. Over McCollum. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Here's Gay. Back to McCollum. Lets the 3 fly. Atlanta again missing. And here's Brooklyn. A 2-point game. To the paint. Pass to Clowney. Here's Traore. Here's Clowney. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Over to the wing. Back to McCollum. To the inside. Rizachet. Good on the bucket. Rizachet has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, Rizachet has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Here's Minot. Still without a basket. Pass to Traore. Down low. Here's Clowney. And that one goes. Feeding him with the lead pass. The Hawks leading. And here is Johnson. Back to McCollum. Inside. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Rizachet with the steal. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. Yeah, good job to take it right at the second.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. That will count. No good on the last second attempt there.
The score.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
31. The Hawks. 35.
Rejects quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get in the 4th. Here's Traore. Pass to Claxton. To the middle. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
On the court.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's Traore. Over to the left wing. That one off the back iron and out.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Wolf to the paint. He doesn't hit that one. Here's Alexander Walker. And the basket is good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
To the inside. Pass to Wilson. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Atlanta making a switch here.
On the floor.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Inside. Here's Clowney. The layup off target.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Jonathan Kuminga lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Building out this lead brick by brick, they have taken a very methodical approach.
Pass to Claxton. 6 to shoot. Basket good. That's now 8 points for Nick Claxton.
Well, I guess we can give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Substitutions on the court.
Down low. Here's Johnson. Claxton with the steal. Here's Traore. Pass to Claxton. Porter in the corner. A beautiful reverse layup.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're leading by 6. 1:58 left in the game. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Gwen Snyder had some words for his team over the break. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now here's McCollum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Nolan Traore.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. To the paint. Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Okongwu. It's McCollum on the wing. And the shot goes down. And the Hawks lead by 7.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick and roll option.
Now here's Porter. To the inside. Shoots. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
And this is why we say block out. It is a fundamental thing that is often overlooked and hurts you every time.
The kick out to Porter. Pass to Traore. Here's Clowney. Covered by Johnson. Inside. Porter. And finished off by Porter. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McCollum outside. The Hawks again can't hit. And so the Hawks take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know,
.2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Brooklyn, the home of the Nets, Barclays Center. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. You take a look at Atlanta.
Kevin, I don't think they're too worried about the winning streak coming to an end, especially if they just do what they've been doing. Just play good, solid, smart basketball on both ends of the floor.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Pass to Porter. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And Tim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him.
And Clowney can't get it to go. To the middle. And Okongwu slams it in.
C.J. McCollum, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
And Claxton throws it down.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Pass to Johnson. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
Oh, Claxton in position. From the arc, Clowney pulls it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
In the corner, Powell with it to the left side wing. Here's Traoré. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Knocks down the 3-ball. Clowney's got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
So both teams making some changes here.
Show some love.
The Hawks trailing. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Kispert wide open. He fires. Landale. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Out to the wing. To the paint. Here's Zaraf. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Now here's Kuminga. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's Zaraf. Pass to Wolf. That's tipped. Now Vincent. Chalk up 2 there. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And here is Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Down low. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
That one falls.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Vincent on the wing. For 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time.
Brooklyn.
And at the end of one, both teams put
Atlanta 14. Please give a big round of applause.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Pass to Porter. Here's Traore. Beyond the arc. And Michael Porter good for 3. Porter's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Inside to the left wing. On the wing, Daniels. McCollum outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Gay misses. Nets leading by 4. Pass to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk. He doesn't think twice about it.
In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Here's Traore. Williams with a clean look. That 3 off the mark. The Hawks trailed by 4. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Gay. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Williams. Daniels, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Pass to Alexander Walker. To the inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The kick out to Porter. Back to Claxton. To the paint. Traore gets the bucket. Traore's got his first points of the night.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Atlanta calls timeout. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that,
These are painful, no doubt, but it does happen in this league. Some nights you just come out flat and you can't turn it around.
Reza Shea has done a lot to quiet the doubters after being the #1 overall pick in 2024.
Well, in a draft without a lot of star power at the top, the Hawks took the kind of prototype wing you can't have too many of, and he has made good on that pick.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers. I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Now, here's Wilson. Scoreless thus far. And there it is for him.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Wolf. Nailed from three-point land. Wolf got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
29.
And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. Johnson outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that 3-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Takes it up with both hands and trips it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
Here's Soray. Back to Claxton. Over Okongwu. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. He doesn't get the second one. And last season, Tim, Paul Millsap retired. He was an all-star in each of his 4 years in Atlanta.
Well, he helped guide the Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals back in 2015. That team overachieved through chemistry, and this group hopes to do the same thing.
Clock at 4. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pushing it up. Pass to Alexander Walker. Daniels inside the line. And the basket is good. Daniels has got his second bucket of the night.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Now Claxton. Okongwu grabs the board.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Got a piece of it. The kick out to Williams. The Nets working the ball around now. And it's Williams with the jam.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Substitutions on the court.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Here's Vincent. Outside, Kuminga. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And Claxton throws it down.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kuminga.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Nets leading by 12. Here's Claxton. 8 points for him. Out left of the wing. Wolf drains it from beyond the arc. Wolf got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball movement.
At the wing position, Ricochet has pretty much everything you're looking for, right? Length, mobility, three-point shooting. And add to that, he has a great feel for the game.
Shooting 2.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. It's the NBA. On 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Ilgauskas. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Harden scanning the floor. The shot by Wade, wide open. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now, here's Ilgauskas. And the wing jumper offline. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Harden inside the three-point line. Out to Wade. Another three for Cleveland.
Heady pass by the Beard, finding his teammate for the triple.
Pass to Pavlovich. To the left wing. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Clock at 6. The three from LeBron. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
And here is Mitchell. To the paint. A kick out to Mobley. Back to Wade. A three ball. Another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's LeBron.
LeBron James.
Banked in off the glass.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Down low. Wade. A kick out to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Here's James. And again, LeBron missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The three from Harden. The Cavaliers pull it in.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Pavlovich. Now, here's Ilgauskas. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you almost have to climb a ladder to guard Ilgauskas.
At the line for the Cavaliers.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Taking 2 shots.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
To the left side wing. To the middle.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Back to Verajao. Outside Gibson. Goes up on the high post. Nice jump shot. Good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
And it's Schroeder missing.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Back to Marshall. Pass to Snow. Back to Verajao. Here's Ilgauskas. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas, using that reach to just hammer it down.
Here's Tyson. He's guarded by Verajao. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block,
At the line,
force them to the line.
With 2 shots.
The Cavaliers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Both good from the line that time. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Out to the right wing. Outside Gibson. Takes the 3. He can't get that one. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Cavaliers lead by 7. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Hey.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Allen, that's good.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Here's Marshall. Excellent D there from Allen.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Just watch James Harden. It's beautiful. He plays at his own pace. He reads the floor as well as anybody in the game.
What a thing of beauty from James.
Oh, my. The athleticism of James is on another level.
Pass to Allen. Out to the right wing. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Varejao. Screws in the corner. No good from outside.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, great play by James. Runs into some hard NBA-level defense and still gets the shot on.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he ends up missing both free throws.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Mitchell in the corner. The turnaround. The Cavaliers with a new 14.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Hughes. He has yet to score. Pass to Pavlovich. Cleveland moving the ball around. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks. Now, here's Mitchell. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. No good from Wade. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Gooden. LeBron outside. And it's off the back rim, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 11.
2 minutes.
All the way, Donovan Mitchell.
In the open floor, very few people can stay with Mitchell.
James Harden with the assist.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Varejao can't hit.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now here's Harden. Hasn't made one yet. In the corner, it's James. At the elbow, Varejao. Back to LeBron. Once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Mitchell. There's the triple. Drew Gooden grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Here's Pavlovich. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And here are the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell. Played outside. Harden right side. Let's go. That's in. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
The scoring instincts of James Harden are up there with the greatest in the game. He sees shots that other guys just wouldn't.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Gooden. LeBron outside. And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
With the score,
Cleveland ahead.
Cleveland.
They lead by 18. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And with the second half upon, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Harden outside. Oh, Nance in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And finished off by LeBron.
It's apparent how athletic James is. He's so quick on the break, and he's only going to get stronger.
Harden outside. Out to Wade. Here's Merrill. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Merrill's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's LeBron outside. Pass to Hughes. Gets it from beyond the arc.
When Hughes knocks down threes, he is a major headache for the opponent.
Now Harden uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Harden bounce pass to the inside. And the jam by Harden.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
James, that's a two-pointer. Pass to Pavlovich. And here is Hughes, guarded by Harden. Shot clock at 6. It's up a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Out to Wade. Back to Harden. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Here's Ilgauskas. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Harden outside. Screws in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
With it, he has 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Ilgauskas.
No one does this better than Harden. Makes trouble inside and draws a good foul.
James Harden.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Let me say this. If you need it, he's got it. Harden does everything you want out of an offensive weapon.
Pass to Ilgauskas. Back to Verajao. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.